Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. All right. So now let's just explain a few things. So here is the new Yamato cereal for I believe the extra regulation 26-27 championships. Now, what is extra regulation? Uh I tried to look on it just now, but there's not like it's not like a lot of information on it right now, except my guy Ikai Guy. So let's watch this video and then pretty much we'll go over exactly like what it means. So
Hey guys, Akira here, and Happy New Year! I haven't uploaded too much recently because I have a couple of bigger projects in the works right now, so hopefully you'll see that very soon. But right now, I just want to talk about something that Bandai has given to us because we finally have a little bit more information on rotation and what's going to be happening in the rest of 2026. Now, the Japanese One Piece card game YouTube channel just put out a video talking about things like regulation, cards being unbanned, and other sorts of interesting things like the unlimited format. And because that video is not only in Japanese, but also a lot of that information pertains to specifically Japanese players, such as the tournament schedule, which you don't really necessarily need if you are in the West, I'm going to talk about the things that do pertain to people in the West. Starting with rotation. Now, for those who don't know, on April 1st next year, this is not an April Fool's joke, we are going to have rotation for the first time ever in the One Piece card game. Rotation essentially is just going to rotate out the first block of cards, that is cards printed from OP01 through OP04, which are no longer going to be able to be used in the standard format. The standard format is going to be the tournaments that you're more used to, like nationals, regionals level events, as well as locals, but so that these cards aren't completely useless now, there's going to be a new format, which at least in Japan, is going to be called the extra format, which I believe in English in other card games is called the unlimited format. In this format, all cards that have been printed that are not banned can be used, and especially as it's the first time that we're actually rotating out a block, the standard format and the extra format are not actually going to be that different, to be honest, at least in the beginning. And maybe it's just this time, we don't know because we have a sample size of 1. They've brought back a lot of cards that are on the ban list. Now, importantly, they said that the extra format and the standard format are going to have the same ban list throughout, but at least this time, it seems that they are going to be unbanning some cards as soon as they rotate out of the standard regulation. The cards that they have chosen to be unbanned for the extra format are these 4. Great Eruption, Moby Dick, Ice Age, and Enies Lobby are all going to be coming back in the extra format, which for Black Lucci players, big rejoice because 3 cards have now been unbanned for this deck. But potentially the most surprising card to come off of the ban list is Moby Dick. This card was once one of the reasons why Edward Newgate from OP02 was one of the strongest decks in the game. And given that Edward Newgate has not really seen competitive viability for a very long time, I believe that Bandai has elected to bring this card back. That being said, however, this card can be used rather effectively in Ace. Although you don't get the plus 2k on your leader like you would in Edward Newgate, you still get the plus 2k to your board. And for Ace, potentially, this may mean something, meaning that the extra format may be a bit more different than people actually think. Though yes, maybe it is just going to be buffing a strong deck to be even stronger, we'll have to see exactly how things play out. Importantly, however, one card that was in this block 1 is not going to be coming off of the ban list, and that is the OP03 leader Nami. Now, Nami has been in a spot where it has been okay to play for a very long time, but in OP13, with the advent of things like the 1-cost Otama, Bandai decided to preemptively ban this leader. And as at least for now, they said there isn't going to be a unique ban list for the extra format, that means that Otama is going to be usable. So therefore, to prevent Nami as well as Otama being usable in the same deck in the extra format, and essentially terrorizing that format, they've decided to keep Nami banned. Once again, these changes are going to come into effect from April 1st next year, so until then, we're going to have standard tournaments, but after that point, we're going to be having unique unlimited format tournaments. Now, nothing has been officially stated for the West yet, but we have had confirmation on regionals in the West. Regional level events are now going to have the new Serial Luffy. Oh my god, that's going to be expensive, as the top 8 prizing. And in Japan, they've also announced a Serial Yamato. This Serial Yamato has been confirmed in Japan to be the prizing for the unlimited format. So therefore, I imagine that the larger scale unlimited format regionals for the English One Piece card game is also going to have this Yamato as prizing. They've said that the unlimited format and the standard format are going to have different pricing, so it's very nice for people who just like to play the game, because now it just means there's going to be more ways to play the game. Let me know in the comments about how you feel about Bandai implementing this new format. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? I personally really like.
So that's pretty much what he's like explaining as far as you know just the different formats. Apparently, It's gonna be two formats. The standard format where it's the standard ban list, everything essential, block rotation, all that. But then you also have the what is it? The non ban list and shit like that, which is almost damn near unlimited. And you seen the cards that came with it. That got unbanned. I never played in a format with Great Eruption, so I don't know how devastating it was. I don't really know exactly what happened, but that's just me. So yeah, so pretty much I think the Yamato look cool. I think she looks good. I mean, or he look whatever. I think they look good. So, yeah, that's pretty much on the Yamato. It's cool. It comes with a different cereal. So that's cool that there's two cereals that I could come with. You know what I'm saying? One of them being what is this? Say the Luffy. That's just I believe this is for the standard. It's for the extra. The extra is just gonna be just so fucking cheese, bro. But it's still gonna be fun though. It's actually something to look forward to as far as like a cereal. So that's dope. Like I said, this today's gonna be real quick. Long, but still real quick. All right, did that bullshit. Now, last screen, kind of in and out as far as let me actually turn my shit on. Yeah. So that's my thing. So let's look at this bullshit.